G'day guys, welcome back. It's too many projects, not enough time. I'm Andrew. Today we're working on Ivy, the V8 Series 1 Land Rover. Alright, so last weekend we went to the lake. A bunch of boring little jobs, so we didn't video anything. My son and I just hung out, achieved some great little jobs that needed to be done. And here we are back in the shop again the following weekend. We get weekends. I have a job just like everyone else. So this weekend we're actually starting to weld together the bulkhead or firewall. I've made up a whole bunch of little pieces that we're going to need that are custom shapes and sizes and need some custom drilling. They're already done. We already have the outer supports in the frame, in the jig, and we're putting the first cross member across the top. And so let's continue on with that. There's lots of measuring, clamping, lots of little stuff to make sure we get this right the first time. No matter how long it takes, because if it takes longer the first time, means it's going to be done right, hopefully. And if you rush it the first time, then fixing it the second time takes a lot longer than a little bit slower the first time. So here we go. Come along, enjoy the day. We're going to get a bunch of the little pieces done up here. The bulkhead's going to be a multi-video achievement. We have settled on a dash face for this, so that'll be exciting when we get to that. You'll be able to see what we're going to do there. It's all Land Rover, don't worry. None of this custom weird stuff. It's all Land Rover, but weird. Alright.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Alright, so now we got it all braced up. It's time to start filling it in with the footwells and the other panels. So next step is going to grab the Defender footwells that we're using, and then instead of, if you know how to footwell replacement one works on a Land Rover, it hooks on the inside of the side vertical support. But we're going to have it on the outside to gain an extra 1 3/4 inch of footwell. So we're going to modify that a little bit, and we also need to drill the holes for the chassis mount bolts in the bottom and put in the plugs for that. That stiffens it up for the 1/2 inch bolt down there, or 13 mil, which we're going to use because we're putting everything as much as we can in metric on this truck. Next step, let's go. got all these bits and bobs welded onto the frame, and the frame actually mounted into the jig here. We have all 4 corners and everything lines up and everything cross measures perfect. We did have to take some averages off the original bulkhead that came with the 1957. Some of those measurements were about a quarter of an inch off from one side to the other, so we found the happy medium, and then everything left to right, up and down, cross section is now all balances and measures the same, so it should work great. Next step is to actually fill in this big hole right here with some footwells and some other sheet metal work. So let's get started at that. Alright guys, so we've got the beginnings of the footwells in now, and most of the framework here. All we're going to do is start filling in the gaps in between, and the bulkhead's well on its way, as well as the bit across the top here. But we've got a good start, and we're going to call it quits here for today. Come back for the next video, see the next progress we make on the firewall, bulkhead, whichever country you're from. And thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out. Remember to like and subscribe below and hit that notification button, and we'll see you on the next video.